Hi, my name's Tom Casey, and I wanted to do a quick short video today on your party bus limousine company. Basically, the purpose of this video is just to compare you with one of your competitors in terms of where you fall out on search results when people are searching online for limo service in Corpus Christi. There's a couple of factors I just want to point out about your website and some ranking items. This video is going to be short. I just want to point something out before I begin, though. I want to show you how many people are searching online for limo service. This is a tool from Google, and basically it gives you a monthly count of search terms. So basically what I did here is I went back the last 12 months and we're looking at how many people are searching for limo service a month in Corpus Christi. There's 110, 170, it's a little bit all over the map. 390 was a big month, 90, that was down there, 110. This rounds it up to like the nearest 10, but you can see that most months it's over 100 people. That's not an insignificant number. So I thought this would be a good exercise. So what I did is I went over to Google and I did a search for limo service in Corpus Christi. This is page 1 right here. And what we're going to do is find you, and you are over here. There you are, Party Bus Corpus Christi, and you're on page 4. So, again, I just want to look at a couple factors that search engines consider when they're doing their rankings. We're going to keep this short, so we're just going to look at 2 items. But I want to see if there's any differences between you and somebody on this page, and if there are differences in those 2 items, if there's anything that can be done about it, so that you can be moving you up in the search rankings. So I'm going to use this guy, First Choice Limos, to compare you to. So let me go start with the first factor I want to do, and this is called citations. Now, a citation is a listing for your business on a directory site. It's a name, address, phone number listing. I'm going to give you an example. This website here actually goes out and finds directory sites, okay? Here's a directory site called Zips Local. So, if Party Bus Corpus Christi had a listing on Zips Local, a name, address, phone number listing, that is considered 1 citation, okay? Now, search engines like citations because they feel like the more you have, the more legitimate you are, and therefore they want to rank you higher than someone who has fewer citations than you do, okay? So at the top of this web page, we actually can do a citation count. And I put your business in here, so it'll do a count for the business and tell me how many citations you have. It's telling me that you have 6, okay? Now, First Choice, who we're comparing ourselves to today, has 80. Obviously, that's a big difference. But the good news is you can get added to these directory sites fairly quickly and easily. So this number 6, we could get that bumped up to 60 or 70 in short order. And just by doing that, it would have a very nice positive impact in terms of where you show up in search results. Definitely would be moving up, okay? All right, that's the first factor. The second and last factor I want to talk about is something called backlinks. Now, a backlink is a link from one website to your website, okay? As an example, there was a website called CorpusChristiLimoSupplies.com, and on that website they had a link to PartybusCorpusChristi.com, and obviously that goes to your website. That's considered 1 backlink, okay? Now, search engines like backlinks even more than they like citations. Again, for similar reasons. It feels like it makes you more legitimate, and they want to rank you higher than someone who has fewer backlinks than you do. All right, now this website that I'm on actually does a backlink count. And I put your website in here, and it's telling me you have 1. This is the number we want to look at, unique active. Tell me you have 1 unique active backlink. All right, let's go look at First Choice, and they have 16 unique active backlinks. All right, so again, we have a difference, but there's good news here. We can add backlinks to your site, and we don't even need to add that many. I'm going to explain why in a second. We could probably just add 10, and I'll tell you why. If you notice, these guys have 16, but this link influence score is only 2%. I'm going to explain what that is. A link influence score is an indicator of how strong your backlinks are. The stronger the website is that's linking to you, the higher the score is going to be for your backlinks, okay? So why I'm saying we only need to add 10 is because if we add 10 quality links and get this score up, like maybe into the 15 or 20% range, even higher possibly, you would really jump in the search rankings. Definitely would move up. Okay, so that can be done. We just want to make sure the backlinks are coming from quality sites and not spammy or scammy websites, because that will penalize you. But anyway, so I only talked about 2 factors today, but you can see that there is a difference between you and someone on that other page of Google. But you're also learning that there are things we can do to correct those differences. There's steps we can take to mitigate those differences, and in doing so, with just these 2 factors alone, it would have a tremendous effect on where you show up in search rankings when folks are looking for limo service in Corpus Christi. So more people will find you, you'll get more phone calls, more business. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. This is what I do for a living, but I don't charge for consulting. So if you want me to go into more detail about what I talked about today, or if you want me to cover other factors I usually do with my other customers, or even if you want me to review your website, I do all that for free. No cost, no obligation. So anyway, you can give me a call if you'd like, or shoot me an email, and we can go from there. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.